Greetings, YouTube. So I was listening to the news on the way from point A to point B the other day, and they were having an interview with some Republican, which I despise when you give Republicans platforms. They have enough platforms. Don't treat them like reasonable human beings because they're not. And the fact that NPR, which I was listening to, has given a platform to the Republicans for so long, they help to normalize their entire narrative, which boils down into them being bootlicking fascists. I firmly believe that NPR is one of the reasons we got the shit given in 2016 because they normalized his campaign and his rhetoric and all those that supported him and all those that rode his coattails into office instead of calling them what they were from day one, which is white nationalists and fascists. And some people will argue that back in 2016, folks didn't reasonably know what was going to happen if you voted him into power, which I think is just bizarre. Because if you know that little about something, why are you making a decision about it? As an example, my brother-in-law is a smart dude, works in IT. He's a retired Marine. He's understands discipline. He understands a lot of the world. In fact, I will unfortunately have to see him today because in 2016, he voted for the shit gibbon. He couldn't bring himself to vote for a highly experienced politician like Clinton. And remember, I don't like Clinton. I voted for her anyway. So he voted for the shit gibbon, which is when I stopped talking to him. And unfortunately, today I have to go see him because of some estate issues with my mother's property. Um, and he's a smart guy. So if he made a decision to vote for the shit gibbon and he hadn't done his due diligence, that's depressing. Because it's not hard to figure out that the shit gibbon was a racist. Remember, he was sued by the Nixon administration because he was so racist. I need you to stop for a second and really parse that statement. The Nixon administration sued the shit gibbon because he was so racist. If you know anything about the Nixon administration, you will know that they are not by any stretch of the imagination an administration that could have been described as progressive. And yet even they had a line at which they would go no further, and the shit given went past it. Just astounding. But now we're into 2024, and there is no way you can hide behind any kind of facade any longer. If you are a registered Republican, you are a racist. If you are running for a Republican office, you are a racist. If you are a Republican politician now, or you are an appointed Republican position put in place by a Republican politician, you are a racist. You are a white nationalist. You are a fascist. There is no way you can hide anymore. The masks are all gone. We see you. We know who you are. You are not someone that should be involved in a reasonable conversation. You are the ugliest side of politics that America could possibly produce. And here you are, marching in the streets, literally, asking us to engage you in reasonable conversation, listen to you on radio, read your words. I don't need to. I'm a student of history. I know all your words. I know all your positions. I know all your hatred. There's nothing new under the sun that a fascist can tell to me. Nothing. Their words are vile and empty, and their hearts are full of hate. And if you are a Republican in the year 2024, you are a racist.